back, Admirals. We hope everyone had a great weekend. Today on WFMS, we have just some reminders and dates to be aware of as we begin our week.
Our Creative Writing Club meets today.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes and our Board Game and Chess Club will be meeting tomorrow.
Teens for Christ will meet on Wednesday.
We have a few sports updates for you today.
The Yoke Club will be meeting tomorrow evening.
Just a reminder, Wednesday is an early release day and clubs are canceled. Please make your parents aware.
The WFMS Admiral Announcement Network starts now. All aboard, Admirals. Thank you for joining us this morning on WFMS, the Admirals Announcement Network. I'm Bethany.
And I'm Daniel. Welcome to your home for news, announcements,
and more
on WFMS.
Now for today's news announcements.
FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, will be having their meeting tomorrow in the Studio Theater from 7:50 to 8:20. There'll be games, activities, donuts, and a weekly Bible study. We will hope to see you there.
TFC, Teens for Christ, will have their next meeting this Wednesday in the Studio Theater from 7:50 to 8:20. There will be games, activities, donuts, and a weekly Bible study. We hope to see you there.
The Creative Writing Crew will be meeting this afternoon from 3:45 to 4:30. The club will run for the first semester and will meet in Miss Allen's ELA room, Orange Pod 254. Hope to see you there.
Roll the dice, pass go, collect 200. Are you ready for some game time? The Board Games and Chess Club will be meeting tomorrow afternoon in Mrs. Link's room on Navy Pod from 3:45 to 4:30. Also, make sure your ride home is promptly here at 4:30. See you then.
The Yoke Club will be meeting tomorrow evening and every Tuesday in the FMS cafeteria from 7 to 8 p.m. Yoke has different themed clubs where you can compete in games, watch your ridiculous skits, battle to be the new Chug and Crush champion. Tomorrow's meeting theme will be Thanksgiving Club. We hope to see you there.
D&D members, listen up. We want to remind you that the Dungeons & Dragons Club will not meet tomorrow or Tuesday, November 21st. Our regular meetings will resume on Tuesday, November 28th.
6th grade book club members, listen up. Our next book club meeting will be tomorrow, the 14th. Be prepared to discuss The Devil Crenshaw by Catherine Applegate. Come to Bronze Pod at 3:30 and make sure you're right here to pick you up at 4:30.
Lastly, we want to remind everyone that Wednesday is an early release day for students, and there will be no after-school clubs or meetings. Please make your parents aware.
That's it for announcements. Now for our new Medal of Honor Monday segment.
Welcome to our new Medal of Honor Monday segment. Dear Young American, I'm Hassani.
And I'm Olivia. We are so excited about this new series that we will be running once a month and sometimes twice a month.
Today we are introducing this new segment called Medal of Honor Mondays. This segment will focus on the Dear Young American series that is centered upon powerful advice from recipients of the Medal of Honor, our nation's highest military award for valor.
The Dear Young American video series from Military Times provides specific character building advice to students and will allow opportunities for us to reflect on the values of courage, commitment, sacrifice, integrity, citizenship, and patriotism. Let's take a look at our first video in the series entitled Look in the Mirror with Gary Luttrell. Now for our video.
This series is presented by Verizon, who are honored to give more to those who give the most.
Well, you young Americans.
Dear young American,
If I had advice to give to young Americans today, I would say,
The future is going to be in your hands.
Dear young Americans,
find some way to serve your community and your country.
Dear young American,
make sure that you are physically and mentally strong.
What kind of stands out to you from that day? Is it a sight, a sound, a smell?
The thing that's probably different was the smell. What we had that kicked off our battle was a mortar attack, 60mm mortar, and I can just remember the burnt smell. If you can smell burnt eggs, you're very close to the landing of a 60mm mortar. Dear young American, I think if you're looking to go in the military, make sure that you are physically and mentally strong. Once you're in the military, and if you decide to make it a career, the one thing that I would recommend that you do that I didn't, and that's balance your family life with your military life. I favored my military life and cheated my family. I didn't know it until after I retired, when my wife looked at me and said, now that you're retired, can you make us first and everything else second? So balance your time if you're a family man. The most important thing to do in your life is to be able to look in the mirror and be proud of what you see. Ask yourself the question, who am I? And then live up to the standards that you want to be. Courage, commitment, sacrifice, integrity, citizenship, and patriotism. And so I would just ask you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I see? What is staring back at me? Am I proud of what I'm seeing? You know, do I have the courage to do the right thing, the right time, under the right circumstances? Am I willing to sacrifice my comfort for someone else's comfort? Am I willing to be a person with integrity? You know, integrity is the most important word in the English language. Never lose your integrity. No one can take your integrity from you. You have to give up your integrity. Be honest, be truthful, be courageous, just be a good citizen.
It's always amazing to listen to someone that has lived through life-threatening situations and hear their advice.
I agree. In so many ways, we have it somewhat easy because of the sacrifices of men like Gary Luttrell, and I do feel inspired to look at myself and ask some hard questions.
Hard questions like, am I honest, trustworthy, courageous, sacrificial, of good character, have integrity, and I'm a good citizen?
Yes, hard questions exactly like that. We want to challenge everyone listening to these videos to ask a hard question and challenge yourself to grow.
Stay tuned in for our next installment of Near Young American coming your way soon. Now for a sports brief.
Hi, I'm Callie.
And I'm Kylan.
Now for a quick sports brief. Our Animals basketball teams took on Hardin Valley at Hardin Valley last night. Hardin Valley can be one of our toughest games, and on Thursday night, the girls' game proved that out, when the girls went into 3 overtimes, finally pulling out the win and another one in the win column.
Our guys burned up the court as well and left nothing on the table as they dominated the Hawks with a score of 51-24 and pulled out their second regular season win as well. Great job, everyone. Go Ads!
We had a good showing at our away game at Hardin Valley Thursday night, but we are back home tonight, and we want to see that cheering section growing with each game. We have some special guests and announcements. To get you pumped up and ready for tonight's game and the return of the 5th quarter celebration, which will take place tonight after we take on Northwest here at home, let's take a second to hear from our special guest.
Good morning, FMS. This is Coach Allen here with all these cool dudes right here telling you about 2 very important things. First of all, this coming Monday, we are playing Northwest at home, and we're bringing back the 5th quarter. You say, well, I didn't know a game had 5 quarters. It doesn't. But on Monday night after the 4th quarter, after we beat Northwest, we're going to the Studio Theater, FCA, Teens for Christ. We're having basically a mini party, food, drinks, student testimonies, and then an adult speaker. We want you to be part of this first 5th quarter at FMS. Come on out. Doesn't matter if you've ever been to FCA or Teens for Christ. Come to the ball game. Come to the 5th quarter. It's going to be a load of fun. And also about that game at Northwest, these guys want to tell you about what to wear.
At the game at Northwest, you need to come in your red, white, and blue for USA night. The girls' game starts at 4:30 and the boys' game at 5:15. We'll see you there. Go Ads!
Go Ads!
Go Ads!
And one more thing. I know this is 2 things at once. The following Monday, we've got to get on this quick. We're going to West Valley. We're going to take a pet bus. You need to come to my room when you can with parent or teacher permission to get one of these forms. We're taking the first 40 students. You come get it, $10. You get a piece of pizza, a drink, a ride on the bus, and we go to West Valley and beat their tails. So 2 things. This coming Monday, 5th quarter. The following Monday, pet bus. Come see me if you need information on any of it. And what are we going to say out loud? Go Ads!
Thanks for the information, guys, and getting us ready to show up and cheer hard as we continue supporting our ads this season.
We hope everyone is ready to come out and cheer our teams on to another victory. It's starting off to be a great season.
That's it for sports. Now back to the news desk for our morning corny and closing.
Now for a morning corny as we close the broadcast. Hey Bethany, what does corn say when you give it a compliment?
I don't know. What?
Aw, shucks.
That's a good one. Here's another one. What do you call a herd of sheep tumbling down a hill?
I know. What?
A landslide.
Those poor lambs. Thank you for joining us this morning on WFMS, the Admirals News Network.
We hope you have a great day
and evening.
Make good choices.
Be kind.
Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow.